Japanese street of the day. MIMEI. Good morning, pineapples. Today we're headed to Kyoto to explore, and I'm also going to see my university professor who I've stayed in touch with over the years. And I'm excited to see Kyoto again because it's been a while and it's a really gorgeous place. So I'm excited to show you guys what it's like. Let's go.
MIMEI has cut me loose in Kyoto because I have a lot of tourist stuff to do. I have a really good friend who used to live in Kyoto and he sent me a really big list of all the things I need to do while I'm here. So I'm gonna try and do them all. But I might get really lost, so wish me luck. Solo Kyoto mission start desu! I just made my first connection and the train is about to leave Kyoto station. Hopefully it's not going in the wrong direction. People are standing on the left hand side of the elevator. What went wrong? What happened? I just got off the subway and I'm getting my first glimpses of Kyoto outside of the station. It's a really beautiful day. My understanding is that late at night people go and sit there and get very drunk. So right now I'm on Kiamachi-dori, which I think is a big scene of Kyoto nightlife, if you would believe it, at this time of day. Look at this guy. There's a cat in the shrine. So I made it to Gion, which is a very old-fashioned part of town. I don't really know what I'm looking for here, but I'm gonna get between places I'm going through here and maybe get a little lost, which is kind of the plan. Like, not really lost, not like MIMEI levels of lost. The question is, am I going to Kodaiji? So if Google Maps isn't lying to me, if I keep walking up this street, I will eventually get to Kiyomizu-dera. There are enough people here that I can kind of believe it. I am not dressed appropriately for this weather. It is like summer outside right now. It's beautiful and I love it, but I don't know why I'm still wearing a hat and a coat. I might have to fix that somewhere up this hill. I'm also regretting not bringing sunscreen. Sorry Mom, I know you're watching, and I would have brought sunscreen if I realized it was this sunny in Kyoto. But we are in an amazing place right now. You can't really see the view that well in the camera, but my god, I climbed a hill. So I just got out of Tainai Meguri, which you're not allowed to film in, but it wouldn't be very useful to film in there anyway because it's completely pitch black inside. So you go in and you have to hold a beaded rope in your left hand and you walk around following the people in front of you. I was the last in the queue, so I had no one behind me, which was a bit weird. So I fell behind at some point and I didn't know where everyone was, and I kind of hurried to catch up and I stepped on someone's foot. At the end, there is a stone, and you spin the stone and make a wish. I think everyone is supposed to spin the stone together, but I think the people in front of me hadn't understood that because they didn't speak Japanese. So I was the only one who spun the stone, and it was very hard to do it on my own. But I made a wish, so hopefully that will come true. And next up, I'm going to Kyoto. I made it to Kyoto. First thing I saw after going into the temple is this beautiful view, which I don't think is captured very well on the camera. So at the moment they have construction going on, so you can see they've got a wooden scaffold all the way around. So I've just been in the main hall, but it looks like there is a lot more to explore. I don't even know where to start, you guys. The stone in this shot is very famous. It's a love stone. You're supposed to walk between the stone and the stone on the other end. And if you can do it with your eyes closed, with no assistance, it means you'll be able to find your soulmate on your own. If you have to have assistance, like if you have your friend hold your hand and lead you, that's okay too. You can do that. But it means you'll need assistance when you're trying to find your true love. I tried to make a prayer at one of the shrines, but I forgot to ring the bell. So I don't know if the God was listening to me, but hopefully. In a little corner of Kyoto that is Jishu Shrine, which is a matchmaking shrine. I'm not gonna ring the bell, I don't think. I already got my good luck for my fortune, but it's quite beautiful. This is a giant Buddha known as a Daibutsu. You can also stand and pray in front of him. In fact, I had to wait quite a while before I could take a shot of him without someone praying.
The plum blossoms are blooming as I explored Kitano Tenmangu with my professor. So, there was this guy called Sugawara no Michizane who died in exile, and after he died, there were rainstorms and floods, and the imperial palace was struck by lightning, so they built a shrine in 1947 to appease the angry spirit.
There are quite a few places where you can find this guy on the roof in Kyoto. It's very typical. He's a Chinese general. His name is Shoki in Japanese, and he's famous for quelling demons.
This area is the oldest geisha district in Kyoto. It's known as Kamishichiken, and the buildings you see here are tea houses and geisha houses.
I'm leaving Kyoto now. I couldn't work out what the best route back to town was, so I think I'm just gonna go down the hill. I could come back the way I came though, there were some nice ice cream stands that way, and I'm starting to get kind of tempted. Either way, it's all downhill from here. I just bought myself a snack. Should be delicious. So MIMEI is having lunch with the professor, and I'm going to eat this delicious looking fish and green onion stick thing. I don't know, it looks pretty tasty. Basically just tastes like fish. But you know, I'm doing the Japan thing. Guys, even the toilets in Gion are aesthetic as.
So I finished lunch with my professor. We explored some of the more quiet areas of Kyoto, and now I'm trying to meet back up with Alice. Hopefully she's going well. And we are meeting at the Starbucks that has tatami.
I'm waiting for MIMEI to join me in Starbucks. But I have this incredible looking sakura chiffon cake. And an English breakfast tea, obviously.
We managed to get a seat in the famous tatami Starbucks and we're sitting on tatami enjoying our Starbucks. Yay! It's a nice rest. I know Alice has been walking around all day.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will see some footage from that.
And I've been walking around a little bit too. And I also had lunch with my professor, which I didn't film, although it was very delicious. And that's about it. So this is what the tatami Starbucks looks like. Tatami Starbucks! Very novel indeed. We're heading out of the tatami Starbucks. I know I keep calling it that. That's probably not its real name, but since it has tatami, that's what I'm calling it. Anyway, we're heading out now.
We're in the non-tatami bit now.
Oh, nice. It's really beautiful. The architecture is quite stunning.
It's quite nicely lit as well. I mean, not for camera, but for...
Yeah, you probably can't see me, but just take my word for it, it's pretty great. So we were reunited at the tatami Starbucks and we're in kind of the Gion area and we're going to start heading back home soon.